This is for students in the class of 2025 and ambitious students class of 2026 and your parents. I am Mark Greenstein of Ivy Bound. I've helped propel, at this point, over 10,000 students to college. It is your group, 2025s and 2026s, and it is this time, summer 2023, where I have a pretty focused push. I hope you'll consider it, probably take advantage of it. You have 3 forms on which to impress colleges, and you only need to impress on one of them. The ACT, the current SAT, the future SAT when it changes to a digital form. You can take 1, 2, or all 3 of them now. After December of this year, you won't be able to take the paper SAT that is getting replaced. So the reason for a push to do the now is because you have only upside. You can test if it's good, really good enough to land you a position at the school of your choice, you're done. If it's not good, you've got time to be done later under the digital format. Now, is there any problem with multiple tests? Never has been. Colleges are animated by the best test scores you show, and you don't have to show all of them anyway. So the situation with a test that you're not sure whether it's a better format for you or not, nobody's sure. Even the test makers, they're not sure of how things will play out when the SAT goes digital. For some students who are adept at digital, not riled by time management, not riled by the fact that they can't bubble in, this could be very good. Most students are getting so adept with electronic everything that the standardized test on paper is on the daunting side. Now, we at Ivy Bound make it less daunting because we practice well. So how it plays out is this way. Heads, you win. Tails, you don't lose. Okay? You simply have a non-credential on the version that's not so good. If the new SAT ends up being not as good for you, and you have a prior score that really is good, colleges are animated by that. I've been through 3 prior SAT changes. This will be the 4th. On the last time round, I remember pretty vividly families that lamented that their kid didn't test in the earlier format. There were some students who were advantaged by a type of math that was lost. There were many students that had the advantage on the earlier round of having very strong vocabularies, and they didn't get a chance to show it as much on the more modernized test that some of them just were stuck with. Your changes, we don't exactly know. We know some things about the SAT coming up. We can't predict which are ultimately more beneficial because we don't know you, and you don't know you, and you don't know the test. So when you have multiple chances, you give yourself the best credentialing. If you've got the time to study this summer, you can't lose. If you'll make the time now, you may be able to have no time spent in 2024. That would be a really nice thing, to be posting on an early, meaning 2023 test, a score that will get you in no matter what happens. Please consider it.